September has gone from stack to pack to a little slack when it comes to video game releases, but here are the top 10 games to look forward to in September, at least in my official opinion, which isn't really official at all. If you like these videos, give it a thumbs up. Also, you can check out the reviews on a couple of these. Number 1, Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. You may have already seen my review for this massive game. It's a CRPG in the Baldur's Gate and Pillars of Eternity style, but with Pathfinder's massive rule set for complex characters, incredible customization of both real-time and turn-based combat at the flip of a gameplay switch. If you've ever wanted to create an evil cleric who gains power by beating up other people on their team and also has a pet poisonous centipede, but your DM wouldn't let you, Pathfinder is pretty much the game for you. But not only that, it has a crusade system, which has you putting together armies and traveling around the world and basically just parading your awesomeness to everybody you can see. Complexity within rule systems does not always mean a game won't be fun. It's on PC currently and it's out next year for consoles. This is an enormous title with a ton of content. Number 2. Life is Strange True Colors. I was a big fan of the original Life is Strange as well as the free title that came out, but not so much Life is Strange 2. However, True Colors seems to return a little bit to its roots, a third-person graphic adventure game. Life is Strange True Colors exists in that same world as the original titles, but not exactly in the original space. You play as Alex Chen, a teenager who gains superpowers, which mysteriously happens at the exact same time something terrible occurs. The Life is Strange games have always been more about the personal journeys and decisions that characters make and the impacts that they have on those characters moving forward in supernatural events. Life is Strange True Colors will not be episodic like the prior games either, but it will instead release as one title told within chapters like a TV show. While I was a huge fan of the episodic content, I actually can see why a lot of people are going to enjoy being able to get this game and play through it from moment to moment to moment to moment, a little bit like Alan Wake and the way that it broke up its chapters. This is going to be released on all platforms, but it will be delayed on the Switch until a later time. Number 3. Origami 2, third-person stealth assassinations without hesitation, third-person co-op death on rotation. Sign me in. You are a few of the last warriors of the Origami, and you're able to control the mystical force known as the Shadow Essence, which just sounds scary. Either alone or in a triple team combo of death, your job is to slash, stab, slice, and dice every single enemy on the screen as you try to whittle down the enemy forces to find the truth and the reasons for their invasion. A bit Tenchu, a bit Ninja Gaiden, and more than a little Thief the Dark Shadows. Origami's focus on stealth, co-op killing as a team billing, or going it alone to protect your home, the original game struck a chord with stealth fans everywhere, and the sequel looks to be only bigger, brighter, and more fleshed out, with skill trees and over 40 abilities you can learn and take out into the field. And this comes out September 17th. Number 4, Deathloop from Arcane Studios, makers of Prey and Dishonored, Dishonored 2, Wolfenstein Youngblood, except not that last one. Deathloop is a first-person assassination game with you playing as the assassin Colt, who finds himself stuck in a mysterious time loop and waking up on a deserted island. Of course, Colt has to assassinate everybody there attending the island of Black Reef's resort party. Each night the world and the loop repeats itself, but as each night does, Colt is the only one who retains any memories. He's tasked with killing all 8 of the inhabitants prior to midnight. Using Dishonored's movement systems, but removing the non-lethal takedowns, Deathloop is all about killing and timing while constantly being on the lookout for another agent working to protect the timeline against you. And in co-op game, it looks like they can be controlled by another player. Coming out September 14th, Deathloop is out very soon for the PlayStation and Windows. And that brings us to number 5, Kena, Bridge of Spirits. Delayed again and again and again, Kena finally hits home this month, an action-adventure game by Ember Labs. It looks like an animated movie that you control. Kena's job is to help people get to the afterlife and uncover a mystery that affects the entire valley that she currently lives in. The game looks tremendous and slick. The animation looks incredible, and the music, from what we've heard, appears to be top-notch. Games like Kena bridge that path between just being good and excellent by merging in the gameplay with a tremendous story. And here soon we're going to find out if it does just that, but I'm hearing very good things. This is coming out at the end of the month on Windows and PlayStation. Kena looks to fill that gap that I have wanted in a game like this in a tremendous way. And that brings us to number 6, Lost Judgment. I can't say much. Probably my most anticipated game in September. Judgment was awesome. Lost Judgment keeps the real-time battle system of the older Yakuza games fresh here with a couple styles for you to fit into the fighting, allowing the main character to switch between various stances like Crane and Tiger and Snake. The best part about Judgment was still existing in the Yakuza world, but telling that opposite side of the story. And Lost Judgment continues that with you exploring and investigating a dead body found in a local district, and that story blowing up around you as you continue to go forth and do so. Judgment's slightly more grounded style really helped that original game excel, and pacing out that story, Judgment 2 looks to continue this. It's got a focus on action, suspense, and yet still having some of the more jovial sides. September 24th for PlayStation and Xbox. I can't wait. I'm crossing my fingers that Lost Judgment is as incredible as the original game. Number 7, Death Stranding Director's Cut. And you're probably thinking to yourself what I did when this was announced. Death Stranding was already batshit insane with you as a mechanized marsupial dude mother packing a baby across an apocalyptic world filled with spirit somethings as everything and everyone attempted to stop you. Still from the brain of Metal Gear Solid creator Kojima, apparently him being the director of the original game with the supposed freedoms that brought wasn't free enough, so enter in the director's cut of this game. Sam Bridges not only sprints across the decimated America, but you can also join in a racing circuit, engage in new missions, collect new items and weapons and customizables, and the PS5 version is going to have some upgrades like 3D audio using the Tempest engine and haptic feedback on the triggers, which I know a lot of people are huge fans of. Like many of the other games, Death Stranding Director's Cut comes out September 24th. I'm sure a lot of you guys are super excited for this game, and you don't have to wait too much longer. Tales of Arise. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about that because I'm currently reviewing it. 9 and 10, though, are open for you guys. Fill it in with your comments. Say what games you're looking forward to. Are you looking forward to any of the ones I talked about? Make sure to post it in the comments. We'll be talking about these, of course, in tomorrow's podcast. That'll be Friday, 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Subscribe to the channel. Jump into the Patreon if you want. We got D&D. We got video game groups. We got streaming. We got good discussion. But regardless of anything else, have a good week. Have a good month. Get some gaming in. Enjoy yourselves. Peace out.